Hey folks, so I've gotten lots of requests to do a shopping for keto kind of weekly meal plan thing. So thank you for the requests, and I definitely wanted to do that for you guys today. It's a lovely, cool fall day. And so generally, if you've never seen any of my meal planning or shopping videos, what I usually do is I'll shop for about 6 days. I go about once a week for groceries. And I'll get the same lunch for the entire week, and then I'll get the same dinner. So last week for lunch I did these center cut butterfly cut pork chops, and I really liked that because they were super easy to cook before work. I just put them in the oven with some seasoning while I was getting ready, and they were just ready to go by the time I was done and ready to head out for work. So I'm gonna do that again. Last week I did like a hibachi style chicken stir fry, just chicken and soy sauce, and then some like cabbage slaw and some mushrooms and broccoli all stir fried up, and it was really, really good. But that took forever. Like, I don't know, I had to like chop up all the chicken and like wash all the dishes that the chicken touched. So I'm gonna try and go a little bit more simply this week. You guys know that I like to keep it simple. So looking for about 6 meals. And 6 meals, not 7, just because usually the muscle and I will have a date night one night, or like tonight we're going to this craft show and hopefully we'll get some dinner after. So, and then usually like on Saturday or Sunday, I'll just kind of scrounge and eat whatever's in my cabinet. Like this morning, I ran out of the pork chops, so I just had about 40 grams of peanut butter, just because I didn't want to come shopping super duper hungry. So, I've been doing this new thing where because I've been trying to budget more, or I've been trying to budget better. So I got like this accordion file, and I've been trying to use cash just to stay on budget, you know, because if I keep swiping my card, I don't see that, you know, draining because I don't look at my bank account every day. So we've got about $60, almost $70 to blow through for groceries for this week. I do have to buy, I like my wine, so I'm going to get a couple bottles of wine, and I do like diet soda. I'm going to get some more Coke Zero, and I have to buy a couple just random things, like I need some more, like another eyebrow pencil. I got to return some tights. So hopefully it'll all come out well in the budget, but I will show you what I get. Like I said, for this week, I'm going to do the pork chops for lunch again. I'm not quite sure what I want to do for dinner. I really want to keep it simple, so we'll see what they have. All right, let's go ahead and get shopping, and I'll see you guys in a bit. So these are the pork chops I was talking about. I usually stick about a pound, okay, because then each one's 8 ounces, and that comes out to 160 calories for 4 ounces, so about 320 for my lunch, 0 carb, 23 grams of protein for 4 ounces, and 6 grams of fat for 4 ounces. So, and then these are pretty cheap. They're about $4 to $5 each. So for my lunch, I'm spending between $12 and $15 for the whole week. Okay, so it took me a while to figure out what I wanted, kind of walk back and forth, but I settled on Bunless burgers. I did that a couple weeks ago. It was really good. I do get the lower fat. I get the 93% fat because I'd rather spend my calories in other ways, like on delicious blue cheese that I'm going to top this with, or with peanut butter as a sweet treat. So that's what I'm getting. You know, everybody approaches this diet differently, but that's how I'm going to do it this week. So for the whole week, I have 3¼ pounds, and it comes out to about $12, $13 for my whole dinner. I got to get some cheese and just some other things like my drinks and coffee and some chocolate. So every morning I start the day off with 2 cups of coffee, black. I don't like to add cream just because, again, I like to consume my calories and carbs in other ways, but I just get the house blend ground peach coffee, and I like it, and I use it in my French press. I was using the Keurig, but I find that it just tastes better out of the French press, so that's what I do. So you guys know I like my sweet treat, and I keep it simple because if I start making delicious desserts, I'm going to eat everything. So I can handle these. I don't get too tempted by them. So what I like to do is I take this dark chocolate. This is just the Sam's Choice 90%. I also like the Ghirardelli 86, but they don't have the bar, so I'm not going to get that one. And I also like the Lindt 90. I think that's a good option as well. But this one, it's cheaper, so I'm going to get this one. And I like to have it with a couple tablespoons of peanut butter at nighttime with a cup of coffee. Okay, so to top my Bunless burgers, I'm going to just add some blue cheese and some mustard too. So that's going to be really good. Again, I like to add my fats in tastier ways than just getting a higher fat percentage of meat. To me, that's just, I don't know, better. My way of doing it. And then also, I'm just going to get some sharp cheddar cheese because it's always good to have, like, just things, if you want something different. Like, I got some eggs at home, so if I do get tired of one of these one day, I can just make a cheesy omelet. So I always like to have extra cheese around. It's one of my favorite foods. Okay, I know I have a series called the Merlot down, but I've really been liking my Cabernet. So I'm getting some Cabernet, and that's hopefully going to fit in the budget of cash that I had earlier. But usually I've been doing that about a glass of red wine. It usually comes out to about 145 grams on a gram scale. It's 5 ounces, and it's about 3 to 4 grams of carbs and about 125 calories. Okay, so I picked up my diet soda. I know not everybody agrees with diet soda, but I drink it. You know, I've looked at the research. I don't think it will cause cancer or anything. So that's just what I've seen. But I did notice that today we're going a little bit more carnivore. I don't know, I did lots of vegetables last week. I did this big stir fry. And I'm not feeling vegetables, so I'm gonna go a little bit carnivore with meats and cheese and peanut butter, things like that. I also have peanuts at home that I can snack on. So, I mean, you know, everybody's gonna approach it differently. This is just how I'm feeling this week, and that's my shopping. I just gotta go pick up a few things and return some tights, and then we're gonna check out. So lots of people, you know, when I say that I eat peanut butter and peanuts, they say, but those are legumes, they're not keto. And I say, well, everybody draws their line in the same differently. For me, these peanuts are keto because they're low carb. And you know, I draw my lines in other places. So the total carbohydrates for these, if you subtract the fiber, is 3. They are 170 calories per 28 grams, 40 grams fat, and 7 grams of protein. They're also $3.50. These ones are almost $12. They are also 3 grams of net carbs, 160 calories for 28 grams, 14 grams of fat, and 6 grams of protein. So they're pretty equal. I like the taste of both. So I don't see what the big deal is. If you like peanuts, get peanuts. They're a third the price. So when I was in grad school, I survived for probably 2 months, spread over a year, on deli meats like this. I love the Bridgeford pepperoni, and I love the Bridgeford summer sausage. So I literally ate these when I was broke with like string cheese. So if you're on a budget and maybe you're looking for a quick lunch, definitely check out meats like this. Sure, they're not as healthy as fresher meats because they do have those preservatives, and they are higher fat content, so you can't eat like this whole thing in a day. But definitely they're an option if you feel like you want to save some money or just get a higher fat snack. One last thing about preserved meats, just watch out for things like this type of jerky, because even though it's jerky and it's just meat, they also have about 6 grams of carbs, which is all sugar. So try and find a lower carb jerky if you can. Okay folks, so we made it back. We spent about 30 minutes shopping for me and filming, and then another maybe 45 minutes shopping for the muscle. But this is my haul. I know it doesn't look like much. I always have people say it looks like I don't eat enough whenever I show what I eat. But again, I kind of wanted to go more carnivore with this shopping trip. So I got lots of meat. So in total, I got 3¼ pounds of beef. And then I got 3 pounds of pork. And so the way I was going to portion it out, for lunch I'm going to do 8 ounces, which is one of these, and then 2 burgers, which is 8 ounces of beef. So I usually split up the pound into 4 4-ounce burgers. So for a whole day, I'm eating about 16 ounces of meat. So I'm getting my protein, I'm getting some of that fat in, and I'm feeling satiated, and that's all that matters to me. Like I said last week, I did lots of vegetables, and I don't know, when I went to the grocery store, I just wasn't feeling it. So I went more carnivore this week. So just to kind of go over everything I got my meats. I did get some dark chocolate. I already have a big jar of peanut butter that I got last week, so I didn't have to buy that again yet. I got my blue cheese for my Bunless burgers because I just like to top it with delicious blue cheese. I got some sharp cheese. It's just, I like cheese, you guys know. So for me, it's always good to just have cheese around. I have some eggs, so maybe like next Saturday, I'll make an omelet, you know, when I run out of this food. You know, I always have like, just kind of food around like eggs and peanut butter or nuts. Like I got some nuts too. And so I'll kind of add those in throughout my day as well. I got my diet soda, I got my coffee, and then I did get my wine. Now again, remember, alcohol has calories and wine has carbs. So if you're trying to cut out more carbs, go for more spirits like gin or vodka or something like that. But then remember, you do need to count these, because if you don't, it could slow down your progress, or you might even gain weight if you overdrink. And then I got my other things. I got a candle. I really like these, the 3 wicks from Walmart. They're really cheap. They're like $5. And I find that they really fill a room. So I got another one of those. My brow pencil and a rock star, because we got lots of walking around to do later. So all in all, I spent $75.52, so a little over budget, but again, I spent money on these things as well. So all in all, folks, I spent about $69 for my week's worth of foods. Now you'll notice here, I don't have any breakfast because I've just been doing coffee for breakfast. I've been finding, especially when I went carnivore for that month, I was not hungry at breakfast time. I usually get hungry around 11 or 12, so I just have been eating lunch and dinner. But that is my shopping carnivore haul. It just kind of turned into a carnivore haul. And I'm just trying to show you guys how I eat now. Because definitely before I lost the weight, before I ever went keto, it wasn't as healthy as this. Alright folks, that's about it for today. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. That would help me out so much. You can also find me on Pinterest at Allie McWowie. You can also find me on Instagram at keto_Allie. I also have a blog and a Facebook as well. Alright you guys, that's going to be about it for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you next time. Bye!